Welcome back to TCM. I'm Dave Karger. Our 31 Days of Oscar Marathon ends tomorrow, and today we're beginning to wind things down with a full day of Oscar-winning and nominated comedies. Up next is a delightful romantic comedy starring one of the most popular teams in the genre, Doris Day and Rock Hudson. From Universal Pictures in 1961, it's Lover Come Back. Doris Day and Rock Hudson first teamed up on screen 2 years earlier in the 1959 comedy Pillow Talk, which was a movie that both stars were initially hesitant to make. Day had spent most of her career playing sweet, innocent girl-next-door types, often in old-fashioned musicals, and she didn't think audiences would accept her playing a modern career woman in a provocative sex comedy. Rock Hudson similarly had doubts because he had only appeared in a few comedies. He was certainly an accomplished actor. He had earned an Oscar nomination for his leading role in Giant from 1956. Still, comedies were not his comfort zone. He had a reputation as a matinee idol and was known for starring in lavish melodramas like All This in Heaven 2 and Magnificent Obsession. Producer Ross Hunter persuaded both actors to make the film, and Pillow Talk became a runaway hit, earning 5 Oscar nominations, including for Doris Day as Best Actress, which was the only time she was ever nominated. They quickly teamed up again for this follow-up, which was designed to repeat many of the elements that had worked so well in Pillow Talk. Once again, Day and Hudson play rivals, this time in the advertising business, and he manages to trick her into thinking he's somebody he's not. She falls for him, and he can't help falling for her, too. The movie also brought back another key element that had made Pillow Talk so successful, Tony Randall, who once again plays the couple's neurotic third wheel. From 1961, directed by Delbert Mann, and nominated for Best Original Screenplay, here is Lover Come Back. Lover Come Back was the second romantic comedy Doris Day and Rock Hudson made together, following their wildly successful first collaboration, Pillow Talk, released 2 years earlier in 1959. Pillow Talk received 5 Oscar nominations, including one for Doris Day, and it won the award for Best Original Story and Screenplay. Stanley Shapiro, one of 4 writers who shared that Oscar, came on board again to write Lover Come Back, and once again he earned an Oscar nomination along with his co-writer, Paul Henning. It was the only nomination Lover Come Back received. Both films ushered in a new chapter in Doris Day's career. She was finally able to break away from the girl-next-door types she played in movies throughout the 1950s and begin playing sexier, more sophisticated women in light romantic comedies in the 60s. She teamed up again with Rock Hudson in the 1964 comedy Send Me No Flowers, which also reunited them with their perpetual third wheel, Tony Randall. Up next, Zero Mostel and Gene Wilder star in an Oscar-winning comedy from 1967, written and directed by Mel Brooks.
Next on TCM, The Producers, then The Fortune Cookie, and later, Tootsie. Oscar dresses for success today.